That's a great point. You usually aren't vaulting from that right to the top of the conference, especially the West. Earlier in the season, Clippers have won both, as Paul buries a three to begin things for Phoenix. Almost always given the most difficult assignment for the Suns team. In the corner, Morris knocks down a three. Dre Ayton. Booker elevates and hits the jumper.
Precipice and astute in the first 6 minutes.
I'm just trying to make you proud. Brooklyn better. Phoenix 7th. Bridges hits the jumper. 8 points for Bridges. 9 for Marcus Morris. Those are the leading scorers in the early going as George connects.
Well, Torrey Craig is a great effort player. Runs, rebounds, defends, and occasionally will hurt you with the three as George splits the defense.
Clippers have won the first 2 meetings between these teams as George goes to the reverse and slides it in to see who gets to stand alongside the Avengers.
How do you get a hero point? Is that being selfish and just going for your own? Or
No,
as Payne hits another one?
Oh, that's a question I don't have an answer to yet. That's a great question. Because the game, the traditional broadcast will be on ESPN, and then our Marvel experience will be on ESPN2 as well as ESPN+. As Payne knocks down another three.
I said he was this guy who was a marginal player in Oklahoma City, sort of bounced around, couldn't find a place, and now, as Paul George hits a three,
Clippers have been playing really good D of late as George connects on a difficult three. Not being physical defensively to start the game, Jeff, and that was a point of emphasis earlier in the season for him when he got frustrated with the Clippers D as Rondo rattles in the three. Anderson just blew the bunny. Paul, nice look inside, and Kaminsky softly lays it home. Off of Torrey Craig. Paul already 5 assists. Kaminsky is going to make it 6. The Nuggets battle the Clippers. Our coverage starts with NBA Countdown at 7 Eastern on ESPN and the app as Bridges finishes plus the foul. He and James Jones have such an outstanding connection. And it's all based on, hey, every decision's what's best for the team. Doesn't matter if it's popular. Phoenix has missed its last 8 shots as Zubac finishes on the interior. All the season numbers on Beverly. George, step back pass, and Zubac touches it home.
Hands of Zubac able to catch, gather, and finish.
How about that feed from Ayton getting it out to Paul from 3. Booker under 3 to shoot, lost it. Looked like he might have gotten fouled on the loose ball, no call, and George able to squirm in for 2. Now pass behind Zubac, man able to salvage it. Jackson kept his left foot down and buries the 3. Ayton can't get that to go, just raved about his contributions, adding a ball handler to the first unit as Jackson pops that in. Zubac, the deep catch, and the finish. The floater is good. Rondo across his body. Booker, 5 to shoot, into the lane. Nice find, and then the follow from Booker. 2-for-1 opportunity here for the Clippers. Rondo speeds in, and pizza pies it home. Shot clock fading, and Booker nearly threw it away. Oh, how about that? Since Phoenix built a 14-point lead, but they have not been able to get closer.
They've had some possession.
Paul. Another 3 from Paul. Bernard on the attack, had it poked away. Man slips it in.
Terrific competitor. Wasn't the shooter that Torrey Craig is from range. He didn't have that three-point range.
Rondo skates into the paint. That was too high off the window, but how about the follow from Terrence Mann? Batum, Kennard, Rondo, George, and Mann, the 5 for the Clippers. Booker, step back jumper, truth. Checks out for LA. 1 point Suns lead. Paul hits the mid-range, of course. Ayton uses his size to secure the rebound. Paul, the crossover, the stop, and the finish. Chris Paul on a string. Paul zings it to the corner for Bridges. Off on a 3, batted alive by Johnson. Another chance for Phoenix, and Paul lays it in. Man charges in, couldn't finish. Zubac slams it down. Paul using the Ayton screen. Paul, he got it. 101-94. Phoenix in front, under 2:30 to go. Paul bounces to Booker, zipping in, and hits the runner.
His durability, that he's going to be able to be on some ballots, no question.
Paul George, another long strided finish.
Has had the same similar impact with Booker and some very talented young players. He's come in there and made them.
Seconds remaining. It is official. For the first time since 2010, the Phoenix Suns are headed to the NBA playoffs.